The universe never forgets. I'll say it again. The universe never forgets. That was a lesson Neymar learnt the hard way. These are the moments the biggest prick known to all mankind decided to interfere in our beloved game. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the cousin of payback and the stepsister of revenge, karma. I'm sure Neymar will never forget his moment. The 2022 World Cup was arguably the best football tournament in the past 10 years. From start to finish, we had moments of drama, heartbreak and pure joy. But for Neymar and Brazil, all those emotions eventually became their karma. See, Brazil was one of the favourites to win the World Cup. With a squad full of elite players, no one knew it would all end in devastating heartbreak. After beating South Korea 5-1 in the knockout stages, players celebrated literally every single goal. To Brazilians, it was pure joy and straight-up vibes. But to my guy Sonny and the rest of the South Korean faithful, it was nothing but misery. Questions of good sportsmanship were even raised about Brazil's discipline, claiming they showed little to zero respect for their opponents. Don't get me wrong, I love all those guys, man. Vinny, Neymar, Rodrigo, Pickford. Come on, man. You know, it's out of hand when the manager starts getting in on the action too. And not surprisingly, amongst other fans, Don Keane had his say too.
But I think that's really disrespecting the opposition.
Well, Roy, along with many other fans, I'm guessing it made you happy to see Brazil subsequently knocked out in the quarterfinals against Croatia, leaving Neymar and co. heartbroken. Oh yeah, karma. I honestly feel sorry for all my Brazilians, man, and I'm pretty sure it stung a lot. Word has it that my brother Thiago Silva didn't speak for months after their devastating exit. But that's karma, man. When it strikes you hard. Almost as violent as a Kevin De Bruyne shot. And I know one man who's been on the receiving end of De Bruyne's ferocious shooting, Thibaut Courtois. Whenever KDB comes up against Courtois, there's always bad blood, man. This is Kevin De Bruyne's ex-girlfriend. She cheated on De Bruyne with Courtois back in, 2012, I think. I'm not a relationship expert or anything, but come on, Thibaut. Of course, now you know what's going to happen next. Karma. Let this be a lesson. Don't mess with a Manchester City player. In fact, just don't mess with Manchester City. Period. It will not end well. And on that note, you definitely don't want to mess with Erling Haaland. Just ask Ben Godfrey. I bet he'll tell you the same story he told me. He'll start by telling you how much he was absolutely bricking himself when Everton faced Manchester City. He'll tell you about the way he prepared too, by sparring and boxing at the gym. And once the game came by, he'll tell you that his preparation did nothing for him. In case you're forgetting, this is Haaland we're talking about, after all. That being said, you'd think Godfrey would be a bit careful, but no. Instead, Ben decides to foul the Norwegian Viking and continuously aggravate him. Big mistake, Benjamin. Ben Godfrey's foul on Haaland got him riled up. From that point on, it's absolutely no surprise Erling Haaland was out for blood. Things went from bad to worse for the Englishman. Just look at Haaland's pettiness in full flow after scoring the opening goal. Yep, and what do we call that, folks? Karma. At this point, I'd love to tell you that Godfrey was the only victim of football's biggest moments of karma at the expense of Erling Haaland, but I'd be lying. You'll be shocked to know what happened to this man, but that's for later, because I know you want to know what happened to Diego Simeone. Frankly, I'll start by saying that this man must hate the sight of Real Madrid by now. After losing 2 European finals, both in 2014 and 2016, to the same team and the same man. From Diego's POV, it makes sense to hate players like Cristiano Ronaldo, and I understand the animosity he bears toward Cristiano too. I mean, for starters, Cristiano Ronaldo has scored more goals against Atletico Madrid than any other player, and that includes 4 hat-tricks. Secondly, it's not every day you see a grown man doing this kind of thing. Okay, buddy, calm down. It was one of the few moments Mr. Simeone ever got the privilege of experiencing. In fact, it was the first time he got to celebrate a victory against Cristiano Ronaldo. And yes, you guessed it. What happens next? He gets humbled by not just the law of karma, but by Cristiano Ronaldo too. Wow, double homicide. And yes, karma. Moving on. Wait, Neymar? What? What's he doing here again? Oh yeah, that's right. He had another karma moment. Silly me. How could I forget about the incident with Dani Carvajal? Don't worry guys, this one won't take too long. It's funny when you watch it with this sound. Just say it with me. Karma. Oh, look here, Erling Haaland's back for more. And this time, the next unfortunate victim of football's moments of karma on our list is none other than Bounou. the Moroccan goalkeeper. Contrary to his recent luck in the World Cup, there was a time where this man came up against this man, and only one of these men came on top. When Sevilla came up against Dortmund in the era of pandemic football, Bounou decided it was a good idea to taunt Haaland after saving his penalty. He thought he'd done something amazing right there, but in the end, the embarrassment was for the goalkeeper to bear. VAR confirmed his foot off the line during the save. And you know what comes next? Karma. I bet goalkeepers will never try those stupid and petty tactics again. You'd have to be a very special case to try those petty tactics. Not to mention an actually petty person. Hold on. There's a goalkeeper who once used petty tactics in a game that resulted in one of the funniest moments of karma in football. This guy is just plain petty.
How petty is he?
Karma. I truly hope that all of the players have learned from the almighty karma and will make better decisions in the future to avoid the wrath of it. So, if you enjoyed this journey, don't miss out on these videos right up here to make your day. Bye now.